How many of us know from what I've already shared that it is not us that stand before God, that it is our value? That means when you want to enter into a relationship, you must allow your value to represent you. Now, don't get emotional about it. And if somebody is coming for you for relationship, maybe like marriage, don't do nothing with him. Relate only with his value. Don't get emotional about that. Every other thing outside value will bring so much pain at the end. Maybe not immediately. Don't be merciful about value, because God will not. Listen. I'm going to, if the day you will need God to help you or to fight for you, when any time you say, Lord, help me, fight for me, God must make a demand on your value. You see, because it is your value that determines how he relates. It is wrong to claim to be important when your value have not said it. That is why whatever we work, we want to work for God. The first thing we must do is to enhance our value. You see, because the desire of men to think about it can't end. And there are different kinds of value. I'm not going to go into detail in it, because it might lead me into telling people things they're not supposed to know. Excuse me. Presenting myself to God is my number one, not working for him. Being that man he wants me to be is a work. When the disciples asked Jesus, he said, what work do we work? Jesus talked about it. I was touched. I was touched by it. I was touched by it. He said to them, the only work to work is just belief. That is why it starts. You will do evangelism, you have to believe first. A lot of marriages or relationships are hitting the rock because people don't know what matters in relationship. They don't know what matters. Now, if a relationship is going on and between a husband and wife, and they don't want to understand what matters, there's no way they will not have a problem. A relationship is not about doing. Listen, I don't know this because I read the Bible. Jesus entered into the house of family of Lazarus, and Martha got busy. I don't want to dwell on it. He said Mary chose the important part. When you look at a man like Jesus, you should be able to know a man like that cannot be pleased by food. That's why he was trying to tell Martha. He was trying to tell Martha that food cannot get to the height of a man like him. There are certain things that doesn't get to certain men because of their height. So if you want to get to them, you cannot follow that path because it will not get to them. Now there are some works that believers do for God that doesn't get to God the way they want. So when I don't have I blessed somebody? Huh? Have I? If a man has 20 wives, and the man love one very well, there can be only one reason. Something that the man enjoys in that lady's fellowship that this other 19 don't care about. You know, this time we go to Galilee in April and Mama got trapped. She's fine now. You know, to God be glory. You know, if you're hearing me, may God help you to know how powerful honor is. You know, because of who Mama is, when she got that thing that happened to her, people gave her attention. She got attention. Too much. You can imagine where someone like Dr. Sequoia is there everywhere with his wife. This is also a medical doctor. He's trying to get other doctors to attend to her. And then my sisters, cousins, everybody's running up and down. Look at some people. People are traveling from places to go there. Care about her. Why will you play with value? It was when that thing happened and I saw my mother's reaction to that negative. For the first time in my life, very, very well, I now knew why she's my mother. More than any other time. It's not that I didn't know. There are some things all this period, when I call her, I say, Mama, where you are? She say, good. Then she would say, I thank God. She always say, I thank God. Is there no difference between somebody who say, I thank God, and somebody who is always murmuring? Is it a joke for somebody to have pain and say, I thank God? And then throughout that pain she's having there, she's saying, I thank God in the midst of pain. And she's not only thanking God, she's grateful for every small thing that was done for her. And excuse me, I need to tell you, I said, it will take a mad woman to give birth to another mad person. And so God preserved the life of men through the values they produce. That's where I'm going to. Now, anytime we ask God to preserve us, God will want us to give him value he must depend on to preserve us. It is not God that provide it. Let me say again. I say it is not God that, it's not God that produces it. It's not his duty. Provide value for riches. Anytime you say, Lord, I want victory over Satan, he will want you to provide value for victory over Satan. Anytime you want to say 2025 is my year, he will want you to provide. So what I try to do in my life this time is not really trying to worry God too much too much about preserving me. It's about me providing reason for preservation. I say providing reason. Because God have to take from me to preserve me. Now what about all the people who are saying, God, I want you to preserve me, as if though it is the responsibility of God to preserve men? Now I am moving to something very close.